Good afternoon. I want to talk to you today for about 5 minutes about the human side of interaction and IT. Not the bits and bytes, but what rests in between, that squishy gray matter. Something that doesn't involve your AMS, your CMS, your LMS, or other MSs, social, mobile, or local. What it really is what rests beneath the surface. It's what people do, individuals and groups, in terms of their interaction or lack of interaction, the policies and procedures which undergird your use of technology. It's only as good as the use of the tools. Very important, because this will often tell you the difference between success and failure. Sure, it all starts out great. Everybody wants a pony, Reggie. But it's not automagical. The problem is unless you set and manage expectations adroitly, you're going to end up with this. Broken systems, blown deadlines, scope creep, all sorts of problems, frustrated users, divided staff. How can we avoid this? What can we do to help avoid this, to make things work better for everybody? Well, as Dr. Ruth says, you must give it a name. Because if you don't, there's also a saying that says, if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. So you must give a name to your pain. You must give a name to your aspirations. You must put this together into a strategic plan and then find somebody who's going to help move your assets. That would be the project manager. This is a critical function. They keep people on the same page. They align their interests with those of the project. They get all your talent moving in the same direction because, oh no, not another hat. Please. Another hat? Project management is not just another hat. Believe me, I've seen it happen where people are given project management above and beyond the regular duties, and believe me, it ain't pretty. But what you can do is you can take advantage of the power of connection. Not just the connection between your members and your organization and your members and one another, but most importantly, perhaps, connecting your mission and vision with your technology initiatives. In order to do this, you must communicate. Not just vendor and client communication, interdepartmental communication, and vendor-to-vendor communication. Otherwise, the sides of the bridge will never meet up. Very important. In order to do that, you really have to seek input from all over the organization. Membership, meetings, professional development, IT, finance, communications, the whole lot is needed in order to paint the picture that you need for success. But you also have to balance the needs of the many and the needs of the few. When to lead your members as opposed to when to follow them. And also balancing what the right time is for the right movement. Very important. You find out what motivates people. This is an actual shot of somebody who did 99 days till their go live. You got to ask them the question, what's in it for me besides beer? Now, if food moves your corporate culture, that's great. As a friend of mine said, if you feed them, they will come. This applies to feeding their head or feeding their body. You got to know what you like and what works for you. Appreciate what you have. Find out what works. Find out what doesn't work. And don't be afraid to change your business models. But beware the bright, shiny object, for it may bring you down. Just because all the cool kids are doing it doesn't mean that you have to do it too. Rule of thumb here, if you can't build a business case for it now or in the future, think twice. Test early, test often. If you're doing implementation, it's so much better to test it first because it's infinitely preferable, even if you get bad news, to know before your site goes live or before you go live with your database. Expect the unexpected. This is actual sign from Portland, Oregon. Go figure. As anybody knows who's ever given a webinar, whatever can go wrong will go wrong. So have a plan B. In fact, have a C and D as well, because there are going to be days when you just got one thing after another. You get one thing done, something else pops up. Rest assured that you foster the strength of spirit, you will get help because there are others who are going to be in it together with you. Play nice. Be good to others. Help them out. They'll help you out because the sooner you all get on the same page, the easier you're going to make success. Because there's one fact about all of this is technology breeds change. Whether that change is comforting, liberating, and exhilarating, or stressful and painful is up to you and how you manage that change. There is no you in technology, but there is in its use. Thank you.